Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Benita Afrobomb TV. Today's video is about how to stay motivated. And the irony about this whole video is, today I said I was gonna make a video about how to stay motivated. And then today I woke up and I didn't feel motivated. Not at all. But I figured because of that, it's the perfect time to make this video. Because now I need to figure out what the heck I need to do to get motivated. Most people who make these videos have a whole bunch of energy. They're already successful. They're like, yo, all you gotta do is this and that and this. And it's cool, but it's like, okay, yeah, no. Stay motivated. So staying motivated. First things first. To get back motivated, because like I said, right now you probably tell my energy is a little off. I'm feeling a little it's a word. That's how I'm feeling today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just be real with myself and allow myself to know, hey, I'm not really feeling it today. Cool. And I'm gonna encourage myself to do things, but I'm not going to force myself to do something that I don't want to do, because if I do something that I'm not going to do, that I don't want to do, I'm going to do it half-heartedly, and I'm not going to be happy while I'm doing it. I'm already not motivated, so you don't want to make yourself unmotivated and unhappy. You put those two together, you ain't going to do, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. So so like the first thing, be real with yourself. Like, okay, you know what? I'm not really feeling that motivated today. I don't feel motivated. So you tell yourself, okay, cool, bet. So instead of looking at it and saying, well, I don't feel like doing this today. I don't feel like doing that. I said I was gonna do this. I don't feel like doing that. Don't do that. Bring all the positive aspects to the day. So say, okay, what do I feel like doing today? In your head, subconsciously, in your head, why did I say like in your head, you know the things you don't want to do. So you don't need to list them. But what's that? These are the things I don't want to do today. What is that going to do for you? So look at the things that you want to do today. But also, to me, when I think about it, the root cause of feeling like unmotivated is being upset about something. For me, usually if I'm unmotivated, it's because I'm sulking over something or because I'm mad about something else, and that has consumed my energy, or I'm giving that more energy than I'm giving other things. So then I said, okay, let me shift my energy. So for an example, I'm going to use me as an example. I'm upset because my previous roommates left me with a large ass bill and I had to figure out how to pay that. And it's like, okay, it's not so much that I can't find ways to pay it because I've already had help of doing it. But in the back of my head, it's like, damn, that's a large bill. Dang, I could have saved that money. Man, I could have finally got my nails done. You know, all this stuff that's in the back of my head. And it's like, okay, you can't do anything about that. It happened. Wipe your hands of it. Let it go. Cool. So now I say, what do I feel like doing? Although I know that it's something that's bothering me today, I can select to give my attention to other things. So I can say, hey, let's read a book. I was supposed to go to the gym today. I got outside and I was like, Jordan, like, I really don't feel like I can do it. Like, I don't feel like I can do it. And a lot of people say in that situation, that's fine. Just walk in there. And that is a great idea. I should just go and just walk in there. But I already walked up 3 flights of steps. So you know what? I said, that's my workout today. Seriously. But I'm trying to be I'm trying to be realistic with myself. If it's something you don't see yourself doing, fine. But say, okay, learn how to compromise. Learn how to work with yourself. That's a part of staying motivated. A part of staying motivated isn't just, I've done everything that I said I was going to do. It's not just that. That's part of it. But part of it is also realizing that getting what you need to get accomplished in itself is a step. In itself is a job. So I've learned to stay motivated by telling myself, okay, there's 7 days in a week, right? 5 of these days, I'm going to work out. 2 of these days, I'm going to rest. okay, for an example. And some people are very specific, and it can work for some people. So if it works for you, that's great. But some people have to take a different approach and say, instead of saying on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm gonna work out, you say I'm gonna rest. You say to yourself, okay, so there's 7 days in a week. 5 of those days I'm working out. 5 of those days I'm working out. That's it. It doesn't matter what days I'm gonna take off. I just know at the end of the week, I worked out 5 days and I took off 2 days. And you can work with yourself and go off of how you're feeling that day, but do something. And like, as I'm talking to you about it, I feel low-key like a hypocrite, but it's making me want to at least do yoga, or at least do some stretches, or do something that's going to help and contribute to you getting or feeling motivated. Because let's be honest, we all have these moments when we're like, no, not today. But instead of saying, no, not today at all, say, what can I do? I can't lay in my bed all day. I have to go to work later anyway. But like, okay, so I can't just not do anything. I have to do something. You can do small things that are going to work for you. So you have to think about it and say, hey, well, what's going to work for me? What's going to work? You have to find those small little things that you're going to do for yourself. Another thing that I notice to help myself get motivated, like when I'm feeling like this, days that I'm in a slump, is talking to people and putting energy places where it's useful. Again, I might be upset, angry, or mad about something, but okay, I tell myself, you know what, you can't change it. Or you know what, it happened. Like it happened. If you're gonna be upset, if you're gonna be mad, if you're gonna harp over it, it's not gonna do anything for you. You're just gonna be upset, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be harping over something that is already set in stone, that's already written. So instead of using that energy being like, God, I'm so angry, I hate everything, just be like, okay. Or, you know, like, lesson learned. You get what I'm saying? So use positive and like active language, but also acknowledge how you're feeling. I'm mad, I'm upset, but what am I gonna do about it? And that's the part of the motivation. That's the part of the action. There's different things in life that happen to us. It happens. Things happen. Sometimes you can be doing everything right, and you can be the best friend, or you can be the greatest son or daughter or wife or husband or anything. You could just be doing your job, a hell of a job, just doing a great job, and then all of a sudden, boom, something happens, and you're like, bruh, like I do everything right. I do everything right. How? Things just happen. So, say that, first off, if you are still feeling unmotivated after this, I feel you. That's normal. That's why you're watching this video right now, because we relate. But if you're still feeling unmotivated at this moment, my energy changed, if y'all noticed that. Yeah. So, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. You are a human, and you feel how you feel. And you deserve to feel how you feel. So if that's how you're feeling, be like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling a little unmotivated today. I'm just gonna be a little unmotivated for a couple of seconds. Allow yourself to feel that, know what it feels like, and feel that energy shift too. And at the end of the day, it's up to you. So you have things that need to be done. You have things you need to accomplish, and those things can be accomplished. Are you going to accomplish the 30 things on an unmotivated day? Probably not. You're probably only going to accomplish a good 4 or 5. 10 if you're lucky. But just get yourself swinging. Get yourself in that flow. And maybe once you find your flow and you get yourself in the flow, you can get more things done. But the first things first, I want you to remember that anything you feel, anything that you're thinking, you feel a thing for a reason. And sometimes you have to talk to other people, or talk to your friends, or just sit and reflect with yourself, or write, whatever it is you do to help yourself like feel more peace. Sometimes you have to do that in order to really figure out how rational or logical your feelings or emotions are, and if they're just like pure emotions, or if they're like underlying like problems that you may have. But at the end of the day, release it. Just okay, and get motivated. And like I said, Don't tackle this massive list on a day you're not motivated. It's also important to remember and realize that I want people to learn to be okay with how they're feeling, and it's something I'm working on with myself. And I want to be okay with days that I don't feel ready or I don't feel motivated, because the days that I don't feel ready and I don't feel motivated are countered by days that I'm like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. And you know how sometimes you have days where you literally you like, dang, I did everything on my to-do list and some. Your energy is out the roof and you are running circles around your freaking dog, and your dog's looking at you like, the heck. There's gonna be days like that. And there's gonna be days where you're like crawling out of bed and you're like, ugh. That's fine. There's a balance to life. It's the yin and yang theory, or yin and yang, whatever. There's a balance. The point of it is everything has an opposite. So if you are feeling unmotivated, say that's fine, but you can't let yourself stay like that. You say, okay, I'm unmotivated, but how can I get motivated? And slowly progress back into it. Don't penalize yourself for feeling unmotivated. It's how you feel. That's fine. But figure out what you can do to counter those emotions. So I hope this helps. I didn't necessarily give steps on how to do it. I kind of just gave you a little small pep talk. Really what it is. But yeah, so just get your mind right, allow yourself to feel how you feel, and tackle your day. And just remember that nothing lasts forever. And that's good and bad, because if it's something bad that you're going through, well, it can't last forever. But it also means if it's something good that you're going through, well, you better enjoy it. So that's just being honest. So just take the good with the bad, take the beautiful with the ugly, whatever. And just try to get motivated. I hope this video helped. It picked up my energy. I told you guys, when I do these videos, it helps me too. It picked up my energy. So now I didn't get to do a couple of other things that were on my to-do list, but now I get to work on editing this video. So it's like, just take life as it flows, take the day as it goes. And another thing that I really learned is that I'm learning to be okay with detours in life or in my day, because my parents noticed this, especially my dad. He used to really notice this when I was little. I could write a to-do list. I could write the heck out of a to-do list. I could tell you what I'm doing to the millisecond, but then I don't do it. And that's because, when I was doing number 3, you told me to take the dog out. And now that I took the dog out, I'm 10 minutes off of the schedule. And so what I've learned to do with myself, and this helped with me staying motivated, what I learned, I'm trying to bring it back. What I learned to do with myself is when I have moments like that kind of detour, I tell myself, okay, come, relax. You're where you're at. You're where you're supposed to be at this very moment. So yes, you may be a couple of minutes late. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. The world is not gonna stop turning. Things are not gonna burst into flames. It's gonna be okay. It's all right. Do what you can to keep everything on track. But when things fall off track for a little bit, just be like, all right, cool. And just take a second and look at it. And one saying that always helps me, always comes to me, Nipsey Hussle. Pace yourself. It's all about your breathing. It's true. On days you're feeling motivated, on days you're feeling undermotivated, on days you're feeling happy, on days you're feeling sad, just remember to pace yourself. If you start your race, if you start your day, if you start whatever you're trying to do, you're already off. You're lost. You need to pace yourself. Take 1 second and say, okay, I know I have to run 30 miles. If I start off with a full sprint, I'm not going to be able to finish. Know what you have to do. Know what you're trying to accomplish, and pace yourself. Say, okay, I'm going to start off a little slow. Then I'm going to pick it up. Have a burst of energy, and at the end, it's going to die down a little bit. But that's okay, because I'm finished. That's my goal. Whatever it is your goal is. So you can get motivated. Turn on some music. That also helps too. I'm gonna turn on some music and edit this video, and that's gonna pick up my mood, because sometimes, like I said, with me personally, when I'm unmotivated, I'm really just not feeling it. I'm not up in spirits, and usually I am. I'm pretty energetic for the most part. So on those days, just do it. So I hope this video helps. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, comment share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But honestly, if just one person sees this video and it touches them, I'm good. So do what you gotta do. Have a great day. I hope you get motivated. I hope you're feeling at least a little bit more motivated, just a little bit. If you was like only at 3%, maybe you're at 4%, because that's progress. That's another thing. Progression. As long as you're moving forward, you're moving. That's how. Don't move back. Do not move back, because that is movement. Don't move back. Move forward. And like Kama said, slow-mo better than no-mo. So at least you going. Alright guys, have a good one. Benita Afro Bottom TV. Bye guys.